we really serious about sustainability? We knew about this 12 years ago, probably before 12 years ago, and yet development just continues and continues and continues in the most vulnerable of regions.
We all have finite resources, finite manpower and womanpower, and we are facing what appears to be infinitely stronger storms.
We finish one hurricane and we go into preparation mode for the next one, taking every single thing that we learned and putting it into place.
If it is a Category 3, a Category 4, what is St. Augustine? What happens to the people, the history, the culture? What is it? I think it's easy to frame this in the context of hurricanes, but for us it's very much about sea level rise as well. King tides are now up to 16 times a year. We know we will have them more frequently. We know what the risks are to our city, and we are aimed at it.
Resiliency really is, it's the trifecta. You gotta have the residents and citizens prepared, the businesses ready to get back up and running to support those residents, and then the government with the infrastructure and the planning, and making sure those three things come together, because when you're missing any one of those three, we can't be resilient, we can't be successful.
This is science, which we still believe in here in St. Petersburg.
We have a vulnerability assessment. We have sea level rise maps that I carry around in my car in case anyone wants to check them. And we have an adaptation plan. And as part of that knowledge and information, we know how to aim our capital improvement plans.
All of our upgrades have sea level rise in mind. I think for all of us that have coastal communities, we have to do that. We don't have a choice at this point in time. And infrastructure is not sexy. It's not something that governments typically like to do or spend money on, but we have no future. There is no business. There is no economic development if we don't have infrastructure in place that is prepared for what's coming and can handle what's coming.
We are now able to put in a pump station with FEMA dollars. We now will have a shelter and permanent supportive housing for part of our homeless population.
We've taken the pledge to become 100% renewable in St. Pete, and so everything that we do, all of our new buildings, our remodels and additions, anything that we're doing is through the lens of sustainability and becoming 100% renewable. For all of the progress that we've made, and we've made plenty here in St. Pete, we still have a lot of work to do. But I'll close my comments with how I started. It's about partnerships. Really, it's got to be all hands on deck if we're going to build ourselves a better future.